Join me as I dive deep into the world of health anxiety and challenge myself to face my fears while uncovering its hidden dangers. Health anxiety is an issue that affects millions of people worldwide, yet it remains largely overlooked and misunderstood. It's a constant nagging feeling that something is wrong with our health, a fear that can be all-consuming and debilitating. When we think of anxiety, we often think of fears related to relationships, work, or financial stability, but health anxiety is a specific type of anxiety that focuses on our physical well-being. It can manifest in different ways, such as an excessive preoccupation with bodily symptoms, a fear of illness or disease, or even hypochondria. This anxiety can lead us to misinterpret normal bodily sensations as signs of serious illness, causing us to become trapped in a vicious cycle of worry and fear. For those who suffer from health anxiety, everyday life can become a minefield of potential health risks. A simple headache can be misdiagnosed as a brain tumor, and a routine doctor's visit can be transformed into a catastrophic event. This fear can lead to unnecessary medical visits, unnecessary tests, and even unnecessary suffering. And on the other hand, some people may avoid medical checkups or ignore symptoms altogether, due to the fear of what they might find out. But health anxiety doesn't just stop at physical symptoms. It can also affect our relationships, our work, and our overall quality of life. It can lead to social isolation, as we become withdrawn and afraid to engage in activities that might exacerbate our perceived health issues. On a deeper level, health anxiety can be rooted in psychological and emotional issues, such as past traumas, fear of loss, or even a need for control. It can be triggered by societal pressures, social media, or even the constant stream of health-related information that bombards us daily. And if left unaddressed, health anxiety can escalate into more severe mental health conditions, such as depression or even suicidal ideation. I'd like to share a personal story that illustrates the profound effects of health anxiety. A close friend of mine, let's call her Sarah, was convinced she had a serious illness after experiencing some minor symptoms. She became obsessed with researching her symptoms online, convincing herself that she was on the brink of a fatal disease. Her health anxiety took over her life, causing her to become reclusive, withdrawn, and even suicidal. It took a toll on her relationships, her work, and her overall well-being. It wasn't until she sought professional help and addressed the underlying emotional issues that she was able to break free from the grip of health anxiety. Another case study that stuck with me was that of a young man named Alex, who had a heart condition as a teenager. His experience led him to develop an intense fear of dying, which turned into a full-blown health anxiety disorder. He became consumed by his fear, avoiding social situations, relationships, and even medical checkups. It wasn't until he found a therapist who specialized in anxiety disorders that he was able to confront his fears and develop coping strategies. Health anxiety is a serious condition that deserves our attention and understanding. It's not just about being a hypochondriac or being overly cautious. It's about recognizing the human need for control and the fear of the unknown. By acknowledging health anxiety as a legitimate mental health issue, we can begin to break the stigma surrounding it and offer support to those who suffer in silence. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of health anxiety. If you're struggling with health anxiety or know someone who is, please share your experiences in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about coping strategies for anxiety, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some valuable tips and techniques to help you overcome this debilitating condition.